Welcome guys back to my channel. So for today's tutorial you will need a tape, a scissor, a straight rule, a marker, and also a curve rule. So I'll be using this curve rule to mark out the armhole. So let's get down to it. So I'm just gonna use this pattern paper, and then I will draft on this pattern paper. So first of all, I'm going to start off by measuring all the horizontal measurement, the vertical measurement. And before I do that, I'm gonna make a straight line like so. So this straight line will be my starting point and also my shoulder line. So from my shoulder line, I'm gonna go down by 8 inches, the standard measurement. So this will be my chest line, and I'll also go down by 2 inches for my bust line like so. And also I will go on and measure another 8 inches, so from the bust to the waist and from the waist to the hip. So basically my top length is 24 inches. Yeah, 24 inches. So I'm gonna make all the vertical lines like so, horizontal lines, sorry. This one is for my under bust, my waist, and also my hip measurement. So this one is gonna be my chest line or upper bust, my waist, and also my hip line. So this is what I have. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to mark out my neck hole. So my chest to chest measurement is 7 inches. So what you can do is just mark 3.5 inches. So this one is for the neck hole, and also mark another 3.5 inches down here. And then from here I'm just gonna use a curve rule to create my neck hole. So well, from there I'm gonna measure my 7 inches. So this 7 inches is from the shoulder to shoulder measurement. I divided by 2 and then I got 7 inches. So from this point here I'm gonna go down by 1 inch. So you can also go down by half an inch, it's totally fine. And then from there I'm gonna make a line to join these two like so, and then that's it for the shoulder line. So from this shoulder point I'm gonna go down and take this line here and join it to the chest line. So I'm just gonna make a straight line down like this. So as you can see, from here to here it's a straight line. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm gonna divide this line by 2, and then I will find the middle point. So it's 7, so it means that my midpoint is gonna be 3.5 inches So from this 3.5 inches, I'm gonna go in by 0.5. So that's it for. So the reason why I'm doing this, I'm creating an armhole. So well, I'm just gonna take my curve ruler and then make a curve right to this line. So when I make a curve here, I'm gonna make sure that it comes and join to the line here. So guys, well, if you don't have a curve ruler, what you can do is you can measure your chest line circumference and then divide it by 4. So if you divide your chest measurement, you divide it by 4, then you will find where your point will be. So this is how I'm measuring for my armhole. And yes, that's it for the curve. So this line here will be the front curve, and then now I'm gonna make the curve for the back. So you only see the difference then after when I start cutting out the pattern. So just make a curve and then it will come down to that point. So I'm done here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my bust measurement, divide it by 4 and make a point. Divide my bust measurement by 4 and that's the point right there. And then from this point here, I'm going to come down to my waist measurement, and also on my waist measurement, I'm going to take my waist measurement, divide it by waist circumference and divide it by 4. I'm going to mark 8 here. So from this 8, I'm going to also add another 1 inch. The reason why I'm adding another 1 inch is because I'm going to create a dot in here between. So I need to also replace that. And then for the hip measurement, again, I'm going to take the hip circumference, divide it by 4. So, well, that's it. I'm going to join this point. Well, now the next step is I'm going to create my dot point. So for my dot point, I'm going to take the nipple to nipple measurement, which mine was 8 inches. So I'm going to divide my nipple to nipple measurement by 2. And then I'll mark. So I'm going to measure the nipple to nipple measurement on the bust line, the waist, and also the hip line. After marking the points, what I will do now is I'm gonna join all the lines using a straight rule. And then from this point I'm gonna go down by 1 inch and mark a point. And here at the bottom I will go in by 2 inches. So this is to create my dots. I'm gonna measure 1/2 inch and also 1/2 inch. So this middle line will be working as my mid point, and then I will go ahead and just join all the lines. And well, now I'm gonna cut out. So I'm gonna use this pattern to cut out the back. So I'm just gonna take the pattern and place it on a pattern paper, on another pattern paper, like so, and then I will go ahead and trace all the points. So I'm marking the chest line, the under bust, the waist line, and also the hip line. So well, on the back pattern piece, I'm gonna go straight to the chest line and measure the nipple to nipple measurement and make a straight line. So this is the way of creating a dot. From this point, I'm gonna go down by 1 inch and mark a point, and at the bottom I will go in by 2 inches. So I'm gonna come in between the middle waist, and then I will measure the 0.5 and 0.5. So that's it. I have the back pattern ready, and then I will just cut out. And well, now I'm gonna take the other pattern and place it on top of them. Place the back pattern on top of the front pattern. So as you can see here on the curve, so everything is aligned, but when it comes to the front piece, I'm gonna cut out this line right here. And after that, then this pattern will be the front pattern piece. So well, the difference between the front and the back pattern, it's the arm curve and also where the dots start and where the dots ends, as you can see. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the videos.